No?
I'm trying to.
Okay,
It's not
cool.
connecting. Do you just want to play it off my phone and then?
Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, let them hear some sound.
Okay.
I think it's like I said, go crazy.
You could have did it off of the back, the TV behind me.
We in the building. You better believe it. We in the building. You better believe it. Ha ha. We get about 2 more minutes. Oh yes. Hey, listen. I'm so excited. It's not even funny. Listen, welcome. Y'all could have been what? See, you're about to give me hype. We ain't even 1 minute into it yet. You see what I'm saying? What's going on, Lan? What's going on? Miss Insurance herself, I see you. Jing. We here, man. We here. Listen, Thursday couldn't come any quicker. Huh? So we about to give it about 1 more minute, right? 1 more minute. I mean, this person, doesn't need any intro. Hold on. Let me show my background, right? Let me show my background. Oh. I gotta show off, man. I gotta show it off, right? I gotta show it off. It took some time. We got the mic. We ready to go. Yeah, so Chris Breezy wanted to be in here too. Chris Breezy, he wanted to be in the show too, so we had to put him on. Coming straight from Miami. Listen, investments. Everything investments. The world needs to know. We're close to going into a recession. Almost. We'll know on the 30th by the end of this month. The Fed's going to say so. People need to be their own bosses. And we have nothing but bosses in this room already. I see you. We got nothing but bosses in this room. So it's a big thing. It's not a little thing. It's a big feat. Today, we have someone very, very special. First of all, everyone is special. Everyone is special, right? Even my homie right there on the TV, you see him? He's special too. Everyone is special. But we have someone very special with us tonight. Guru in her own right, in her own world, because I'm living my own world too. But we a guru. She's a guru in her own world. Miss Wonderful. She's a wonderful person. I had the chance of meeting her face to face a couple of times, right? And it was fireworks. It was fireworks before the 4th of July. Let me show my background one more time. We're going to get into it, all right? Yeah. Okay, so listen. It's my sessions in the background. I'm not too big on, broadcasting, but it's my sessions. You can get down on the one-on-one sessions. It's live just like we are live right here today. Okay, so let's get into it, right? Let's get into it. Well, what is this? Hold the music, stop the press. Let's get into it. All right. So we have someone very special tonight. We don't want to waste your time because you have never wasted our time. Straight gems in the building, in the house. Hopefully, everyone has had a great day, had a great week. Someone wonderful. Guru of insurance down here in Miami. Guru of investments. Just a wonderful person. I had to get her on, dropping some gems because she dropped gems with me. Listen, I sat down in front of her and she dropped so many gems on me. I had to get her on, and we got to come together, and good minds got to come together. We got to clash. So without any further ado, we're gonna bring her on. I guess you got the request. You got the request to come up here. You got to press the request button. Okay, let's see. No, you got the request to join. Where you at? Press the I know, because a lot of us don't get on live, but you got to press that plus button so you can request to get on live, and I bring you up. Okay, so we waiting for you. All right. So we got Sparkle status in the building. Ha 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 ha. Yes, yes. Okay. Oh my goodness. Everybody requested you on. Everybody come on up then. Everybody come on up. What's going on? Miss Wonderful. Listen, I couldn't give you an introduction. You gotta forgive me. You know, you got to let us know what's going on. How you doing? Listen, okay, hold on. What's my
I saw
other?
the introduction I need.
Oh yeah. You know, so let us. How you doing? How's everything? Let us know. Let us know. Give us an introduction. The people want to know. And you going on and off? What you? I don't. Oh, your connection is not all that. Drop in the comments if that's just my phone or if that's her. Is her connection bad or it's just me? Oh, you got to request again. Drop in the comments, let me know. She's gone. Let me request her to come back up. Hold on. Listen, technology is great when it works. It's great only when it works. I'm telling you.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
We definitely never left.
Let me tell you something. Listen, the viewers was like, when they seen the flyer, the viewers was like, oh my goodness, you got a beautiful woman up here. I'm like, yes, it's going down. Let us know. Talk to us.
It's going down. I'm so excited. Listen, you know I'm gonna bring the energy, man.
You better. We'll bring the broom. Yeah.
I got it, man.
Sandman.
I got it.
Sandman. Talk to us.
Thank you so much for having me on. Thank you so much.
It's a blessing. You know, it's a blessing. You know, our aim and our goal is to empower the people, right? It's to empower the people. So let us know a little bit about you. Let us know a little bit about yourself and what got you into the world of finance.
Got you. Listen, I could ask myself that question, but to tell a little bit about myself, I was actually born and raised in Haiti. Listen, straight out of Haiti. I was actually born and raised in Port-au-Prince. I come from a big background of education, business and all that kind of good stuff. So when we left Haiti and we moved to America, I'm thinking, that's what is gonna be a hope for me to do. Going to business, going to, that kind of stuff. And it actually wasn't. My parents, growing up, always wanted, the Haitian Caribbean household is usually a, nurse, an engineer, a doctor, or something of sorts, right? And I actually took a different route. I wanted to be my own boss. I wanted to be able to make a difference in the community, rather, whichever way I can. And so just so happened, I fell into different industries. I went to the beauty industry and I kind of fell into Primerica, which is, the finance industry. And I fell in love with helping others with what they use daily, which is money. Right. And so I found out that, if it's one way that I'm going to make the biggest impact, it's with what people use every day. It's with what they use every day to feed their family, take care of their bills, take care of their responsibilities. So if I could give you any knowledge, or if I could, educate you on how to use that money better, to better you and your family, then I'm definitely, I'm that person. That's one of the reasons why I stayed stayed in finance, and most importantly, stayed in the community to educate people. So, just a young Haitian girl, just in finance, in the biggest industry, the number one industry, matter of fact.
Right. That's very interesting. And I'm glad you said Haiti multiple times, because I was gonna get you to repeat it over and over again. Repeat it.
Straight out of Haiti.
But that's interesting though, because I'm pretty sure you thought like you could like walk down the street and see some money down the street, like just walking, but it wasn't like that. Nah,
definitely wasn't.
You had to work for it. Okay. That's not a very interesting story. It's a great story, and I'm glad you're able to share that with us, right? So, I mean, what motivates you to do what you do each and every day? I know you said the money, right? But is it something else? Is it something deeper that motivates you to do what you do each and every day? Because you're dealing with people. Yeah, you're dealing in the finance, but from what I understand, you're dealing with a lot of people from day to day to day. So, what motivates you to continue to do what you do each and every day and grind?
Listen, and honestly, you have to have work ethic, you have to have grind, and you have to have a purpose, doing what it is that we do in finance. You absolutely have to have a purpose to serve others, because All it is the more people that you serve, the the more impact you make, and obviously the more money that goes around. Now, honestly, what motivates me every day is sitting down with different people and seeing their situation. Majority of the people, unfortunately, usually don't even have any money to allocate towards some kind of financial plan. And that alone just speaks a lot, because we're living in a time where people are living paycheck to paycheck, no emergency saving, no life insurance, no investments, no retirement, no nothing. And so when I'm sitting down with the individual and they're telling me that they can't allocate $50 towards a financial program, that means I have work to do. That means I have more
What?
people to educate, more people to teach, and more people to teach about money, because that needs to change. Unfortunately, a lot of people are going to the retirement. I can change that just by educating you. That motivates me to know that, okay, I need to get to tons of people out there. And, to know that a lot of people, unfortunately, when when their spouse passes away, they're usually, on a GoFundMe page. They're usually, living in a very tight, unfortunate situation. And so that motivates me when I look at these people and I'm speaking to them and they're relying on me to not only educate them, but to allocate a program for them. That means the world. That means I got to get up with the purpose to serve others in their needs when it comes to money.
Okay. So I get it. I get it. And you say some key words, that maybe my viewers. First of all, if we run some people away, I'm glad, but we want people to understand the words we're saying. Don't run. Don't run from these topics. Don't run from these topics. Listen, I want you to let us know, because you said something about life insurance, right? But hold on. Don't run. Don't run. Let the people know what's the top reasons why people purchase life insurance. I'm telling you the reason why I'm asking is just for us to get understanding, because I can only speak for myself, right? So when I thought about life insurance, I was like, first of all, I don't need that. Or second of all, people fear or they dislike what they don't understand, right? So you're on a show of investments. So if we're talking about life insurance, then it's meaningful, right? So I want you to educate people. What's the top reasons why people purchase life insurance, though?
Got you. And honestly, before I get into that, in the Bible it says, the people perish for the lack of knowledge. And so majority of people don't have life insurance because they don't understand it. You see, if you look at the wealthy people, they all have life insurance, or majority of them, sorry. Why? Because that is a form of wealth. Life insurance is literally a form of wealth. God forbid if I pass away, or any household, if a husband or wife pass away, their family will receive that money, so therefore their family can move forward financially. Because if we're being real, God forbid one of those spouses pass away, there's usually no money saved in the household, right? There's usually no money saved in the household. So if my husband passes away, I got bills to pay, I got kids to feed, his income is no longer here. What do you think I'm gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna fall into poverty. I'm gonna be handicapped. All the responsibilities are gonna fall back onto me. Majority of people, they run to a GoFundMe. They run to a church to beg, to assemble money together for them. And the top reasons why you should get life insurance is to protect your family, to leave some sort of wealth behind for your family. You can't be a man of a household, right? Or a woman of a woman that's taking care of a household, and know that if you're no longer here, what you used to bring into the household, if you can't replace that while you're here, then that means you failed. You failed, point blank period. You failed. And so once again, life insurance, the top reason why people should have it is because it's a form of wealth. It is an income replacement. When building your financial structure, that is the very first thing that you need, an income replacement. Because if anything goes down in your finances, if somebody passes away, that income is no longer here, you better wish, you better pray, you better hope that you had an income replacement in place.
Wow. Hold up. Wow. Is she talking? Whoa. Okay. No. Gems. Okay, gems. I'm about to shake the room, right? I'm about to shake the room,
man.
right?
Let's turn this thing up.
Yeah, I'm about to shake. I'm about to. I see. Yeah, I'm about to. Just like you shaking your hair right now, I'm about to shake the room now. See? Okay. I want to ask a question, right? Because I know in your in your business, in the business you're specifically in, it has something to do with investments, right? So I want to ask a question, right? Here we go. Here we go. I'm about to get up close, right? Here we go. All right. All right, here we go now. 5 words. Is life insurance an investment?
Is life insurance an investment? Life insurance is an investment in the long run, and it's an investment in the short run. Why?
Yeah.
Because life insurance is not something where you put money inside of it and you're getting something back. Life insurance is a contract in the long run because God forbid I pass away, my family receive that money. That's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less. Same way that, people pay their car insurance. Car insurance isn't an investment, it's a protection. So no, it's not necessarily an investment, it's more so of a protection, but you could say it's an investment because you're investing into your family's wealth, if that makes sense.
I mean, well put. Well put. I really thought you was gonna go longer, but you done put it all up in one little bouillon.
Yeah.
Put it on one bouillon right there.
Sometimes you gotta feed
one
the
pot.
bouillon.
That's cool. No, that's cool. That's cool. And that's the thing though, because we see things in so many different perspectives and so many different lights. That it's good that we can see things. You see things one way, I see things one way, and it's great. But I wanted to get your opinion on that, right? And that's great because that's great. So I want to ask a question, right? So I got a little survey. Right? So here we go, right? So which would you personally invest in, right? Which would you personally invest in? Would it be mutual funds? Would it be stocks? Or would it be exchange trust funds?
Definitely a mutual fund.
A mutual, okay. And why? Why do you choose so?
I would say mutual fund because first off, a mutual fund is a collective of different investments, stocks, bonds. You get a bunch of different diversity, and diversity is really, really good, especially with investments, right? Because sometimes, in the investment world and in the stock, in the market, a lot of times some companies doing good, some companies doing bad. But if you have a good portfolio of different diversification, which you get in a mutual fund, then your money's a little bit more secure than it would be in one specific area.
Yeah, and to piggyback on that, I totally agree. They knew what they was doing when they put together mutual funds, because you get a piece of everything. I mean, you get a little bit of technology, you get a little bit of oil. So if one sector, and that's what they do, they put sectors together, and that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of putting industries together, they put a whole sector together. They put different pieces of sector together. They got the energy, like I said, the technology, the consumer staples, everything like that. And so you can't really, lose everything or, everything terminated or vanished because you got a little bit of everything. I agree. So so my second survey, right? And this is important. This is important to myself and my viewers, right? So before we go into that, let everybody know where they can find you at and where they can get in contact with you, and who are you once again. That's very important. Let us know.
So once again, my name's Orlane St. Baptiste. I actually run a financial service office. Our physical office location is located in Pompano Beach, I was in Florida. Now, once again, I am able to work in all different 50 states. I'm able to do business in any different states. But most importantly, before anything, it's the education. And, I could definitely drop my number. A lot of you guys could direct message me, and I could get you my contact information. And, we could go from there, because the first part is education and getting you the information. And once you have the information, you'll decide if you want to, really stay in contact with me and get something going, or, you keep the information for keepsake.
Definitely. And I definitely encourage you to do so. Put your number on there right now, just in case some viewers have to leave or whatever the case may be. But definitely,
and once again, they can direct message me. Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Wonderful. This is JF Investments, and we're here every Thursday. We're doing this, we're doing this live because, we're reaching out to the people. We want the people to know. All right. So I got a little survey, right? So what would determine, my question is, what is the determining factor, for you choosing a specific mutual fund, right? Is it diversification? Is it high yield? Is it management? Is it high risk or low risk? Is it institutional backing, or is it the low fees? All right, so we diving into that now. What do you think?
Okay. Once again, the one of the main reasons why like I love mutual funds is because of the diversifications, because I've seen a lot of times where all of that is good, everything has its
Right,
its pros and its cons, all those are great, but the diversification is really good because once again you have a pool of money going into different areas, and so you can never really lose if one area is doing bad, because not all of them are going to be doing bad all at the same time. It
right,
just
right.
doesn't, it's
Agreed.
impossible. Versus if I have some in a specific place, it could, crash down, and there goes the money. Now, obviously, it's gonna go back up, but if it's like, if it's in different areas, it's a lot more secured, and so all those other ones are phenomenal. I mean, the management is very important, especially when it comes to a mutual fund where your money's managed. But as far as diversification, that does it for me because you have your money is allocated in a bunch of different areas, in one portfolio.
Okay, okay, cool. And you would recommend that to your clients too, right? You'll recommend the
Oh
mutual funds
yeah.
to your clients as well, right?
Matter of fact, yeah. And if I'm preaching it, that just know I have it.
Okay, okay, okay. So listen, tell us what the everyday people need to hear that they aren't being told, right? So let us know.
Right.
Drop a gem on us, right? Drop a gem on us that you offer the everyday people that you think we need to know that we aren't hearing.
Honestly, it's building wealth, right?
Okay,
Because what I explain to people, a lot of people call me sales. Whenever you're dealing with people's money, they always want to, just label you as a salesperson. But I'm not a salesperson. My job is to educate you on how to become financially independent, right? Now, when I'm speaking to everyday people, everybody has their programming of money. And my job is to program you with wealth, right? And my job
okay,
is to not only program you, but not only that, but educate you and put you in a program to where you could become financially independent and, in the long run, wealthy. And so, honestly, it starts with talking about, finances, because that's where it starts. Having you understand the basics, because believe it or not, there's people out here with PhDs and the big masters and degrees that don't even understand how money works, right? So when
right,
I speak to everyday kind of people, the very first thing is I need to educate you. I need to see what what's your programming about money and how it should be and what you should be in to get it going, right? Because once again, I was born and raised in Haiti. I mean, coming to the US, my parents didn't know nothing about nothing, right? Matter of fact, when I sat down with majority of people in my family, majority of them didn't even have a retirement account. Majority of them didn't even know what investing really is. Last importantly, a lot of them don't even really know what life insurance is, and we have people pass away in the family, right? And it's unfortunate. So that's what I was programmed all my life up until I was educated, and not only educated but taught and practice what I was, receiving. Therefore, I'm able to, do it with the everyday people that I'm in front of. So that's a very big thing. Is honestly just I'll focus more on, putting you in a program to where you can become financially independent versus just selling you a bunch of services that's not really gonna serve you in the long run.
wow, yeah. So wow, so you really for the people. You really for the people then.
The more people you serve and do right by, the long term, the more it's gonna, prosper in your life.
I agree. I agree. And that's why I got you on the show. I agree. That's why
This
I got
man,
you on the
this
show.
man,
Huh? I
uh,
agree.
I
No, I
agree.
agree. Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes. All right,
yeah.
so listen. I'm about to get you real excited. Hopefully you can stay in your seat, right? I'm about to get you real excited now. Now listen. Oh, you recently went to a convention, right? So
Yes.
tell me how that impacted you, and what did you walk away with? What did you walk away with the most?
Man, honestly, I'm gonna say this. That was
Ooh,
probably one of the most life-changing experiences naturally. And the reason why I say that is because Majority of all of our lives, we're taught to be average and we're taught to be ordinary. You know, we can't shine too much. We can't make too much money. We can't advertise too much about who we are and what we do. You know, we've
Right.
always been limited in the reality that we're in, you know. And when we're in the everyday busyness, when we're in office, you know, whatever the case may be, we're always taught to be just average and ordinary. You know, that's why we're always taught to go to school, get good grades, and just work a job, and that's it. You know, see, this could convention, when I got to see like-minded people like me, the people who want it all, the people who's willing to risk everything, you know, to build a business, not only to build a business, but to put others in a position to where they could win in money and in business, I was at the right place. I don't care what you tell me. I
Wow.
was at the right place because I was around people that believe in themselves first and believe that they're here to make a difference in the community, because a lot of people could be, you know, serving, they could be doing different things, but if you're not making an impact in the serving, that, you know, the way that you're serving people, then what are you really doing? Like, because I believe that I could change the community, I believe that I could do anything in this industry, right? And that convention, it gave me a clear vision of seeing people cross over millions and millions of dollars, and those people are no different from me, because we preach the same thing, we
That's
talk the
right.
same thing,
That's
we
right.
walk the same thing. And no, I don't want to be like you, but I want to be where you're at and even grow further with you. Not even just beat you, but go to the next level to where you're going as well. And the convention, I mean, you know, the company that I'm with, you know, we've only been around for over 45 years. So just to see where a company's, you know, more excited than ever, and what goal is to pay the sales force over billions of dollars, where else are you going to take me that's going to do that? Where
Mm.
else are you going to take me where a company is, I mean, wants me to take everything that's on the table, fight for my family's freedom? Because once again, God forbid I pass away, this ain't going to the white man. This is going to my family. So it gave me the vision of I'm fighting for something bigger than myself, you know, and I loved it. It was a lifetime experience. And, you know, I wish and I hope everybody got to see that I got, you know, but that's for me. That's for me, you know, that's for me. The people that need to be there was there, and there obviously will be many more to come. And you could only hope and wish that people find their way there.
Most definitely. Listen, I did some research. On it. Listen,
Sorry,
I
said,
seen what's the what was it again? Oh, Mercedes-Benz Stadium, right? So Mercedes-Benz Stadium, they say holds 71,000, and
you know,
they predicted a show out of 35,000, but I think 50,000 showed up. How many
mm-hmm.
showed up?
It usually is over 70,000, but it was
What?
about 50,000. I'm telling you, the
No,
whole
but that's more than
downtown.
50%.
Oh, listen, man, the whole downtown Atlanta, I mean, like, shut
Shut
down for
down.
Primerica. Like, I mean, imagine, you know, thousands and thousands of people that are like-minded like you, that's all around you.
Right.
It's like you were in a made-up world, you know. You weren't,
Right.
you know, you weren't in the regular, you weren't with the masses, you know, the masses that think alike, talk alike, do everything
These were
alike. You were
elite.
with
These were the elite.
like-minded. We talk about that 5%.
Oh,
That
so it's
5%.
5%. So it's 5%.
Listen, it felt like 5% because all we're talking about is wealth. We're not in, like, it felt like I left the 85%, the mass,
Right. And you
or the
can't.
middle
Oh
class, and we
man.
took it to we took it to the 5%. And it was just, I mean, Primerica everywhere. I mean, banners, posters, like, I mean, whole downtown shut down for Primerica. The whole Mercedes-Benz Stadium where they played the NFL. I
Yeah,
mean,
Atlanta
what?
Falcons. Yeah.
No
Listen,
other
you
company.
invited me.
Hmm. I did. I did.
No, but I like how you said that's for me. You know what I'm saying? That's for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because the reason
Right.
why I asked that question is because I know it had an impact. When
Oh,
you
yeah.
come out of there and you say, listen, yes, I served before this, but now I want to take it to another level. Listen,
Whole
I
nother
read a
level.
book where it said, listen, I read a book where it said we need to be seeing purple cows. Have you ever seen a purple cow?
I'm about to.
It's extraordinary. You hear me? And that's what we need to be. That's what we need to be. That's what we're trying to gain. Listen, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I
Sure.
love it. I love it. Yeah, yeah. So, hey, listen. Okay, listen. Shout out to Sparkle, man. Listen. Here we go. I know that life insurance can protect my future, right? I know that, right? But how about if I've been investing for years, or anyone has been investing for years and years and years? Can it protect my wealth?
Okay. Well, here's the thing, and that's a phenomenal question because remember,
Appreciate that.
life insurance is an income replacement. And I would never, I mean, once again, I say the same thing. My job is to get you to financial independence because life insurance is why you don't have wealth.
Wait.
Because if I have over $2.2 million, here, like, if I have $2.2 million,
Right.
God forbid I pass away, my family will inherit wealth. Now, if I don't have that wealth yet saved up, I need to go get that wealth for the future.
Okay.
Right? So
okay.
remember, life insurance, in the early years of your life, the stages where the responsibilities are, you need to put an income replacement, which is life insurance, right? And therefore build your wealth. So in the later years, the necessity for life insurance goes down, right? It goes down because now why you have the wealth. You only had life insurance because you didn't have the money saved up. You didn't have wealth. But now that you have enough money to where you're not only financially independent, God forbid you pass away, your family will well be able to take care of anything and everything with the money that you have,
Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. So what if I have abundance of wealth? Do I still need life insurance, right? I think
you
that's a
have
good question.
abundance of wealth, if you have abundance of wealth, like me telling you, no, not necessarily. You could have it if you like it, but no,
Okay.
not necessarily because you have that wealth. If your whole financial house come crumbling down and you have that money, you have your wealth.
Okay.
You could get it if you like it. You could definitely get it if you like it. You could keep it. You could have it in place. It's money. It's more money. Nobody's gonna reject more money. But once again, if I'm wealthy, then I have that wealth. And once again, more wealth doesn't hurt.
Okay. Man, okay. So do you think that the wealthy uses life insurance as a way to hide their money? I mean, is that the right word? Is a way to like hide their money? Because finish me out. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. You got to understand, wealthy people, they're not stupid and they're not dumb because they understand the purpose of life insurance. So when they have their wealth, they're not just going to have a policy here.
Okay.
They're going to get their wealth and hide it inside of the policy, which is usually a whole life policy, right? Because remember, if they have a whole life policy, it's to hide their wealth. It's like different tax write-off. And you know what? I am Wavy said it phenomenally, right? It says there's a state taxes that needs to be paid out. So if you have $2 million for your family, wealthy people get life insurance to pay the estate taxes and keep the money. They're absolutely right. He's absolutely right because if you're wealthy, majority of the wealthy people that I know that have life insurance, they use that a way to hide their money.
Wow. Hey.
So you understand it?
What? Listen, this is blowing me away.
Listen.
This is blowing me. Nah, this is good conversation. This is good conversation. That's
right.
And listen, shout out to BB Connection. She does taxes. She knows. If anybody want to do taxes, you go to her. So, anyways, listen. Once again, let us know where we can find you. Let us know if we can find you if we need you.
Listen, once again, I am open. My doors are open. My messages are open. My phone number is open. Direct message me if you want to get in contact, have a conversation, especially set up an appointment. Before anything, we're very big on communication and very big on, information, information given out. So, you guys can reach me. I'm open. I speak Creole and I speak that good old English. So whichever one you want me to speak, we can.
You don't speak Creole for real.
I don't speak Creole.
That's what's up. Oh man, I'm having so much fun. Listen, I wrote down the question, right? I wrote, and when I was writing down this question, I was like, "Damn, boy, this is powerful." So I had to I couldn't even have time to memorize it, right? So check me out. This is my question, right? Okay, here we go. What is your sincerest advice to an investor who has a family and is now thinking about his or her future and legacy he or she wants to pass on? I'm going to say that again. That was a mouthful. Listen to me. What is your sincerest advice to an investor who has a family and is now thinking about his or her future and legacy he or she wants to pass on?
Mm. Very first thing, legacy is a very big, big word. And that's what the wealthy people carry. They carry legacy and they carry generational wealth. And the way that they're able to pass that down is through their money. And the
Mm.
first way, once again, the first way is through insurance. A majority of people, listen, when their parents pass away, you see them inherit, a grip of money, uh, a great amount of money. Majority of the time, that's from their life insurance. And not only that, with investing too. Any wealthy person will tell you you need to invest your money, right? Leaving it at the bank will do absolutely nothing for you.
What
The
bank?
bank is
What
here.
bank? Come
Listen,
on
the
now.
bank is here to make billions and millions off of our hard-earned money. So if you're an investor looking to leave a legacy for your family, listen, get that policy, right? Get that policy for your
Okay.
family so it's secured. That contract is secured. And secondly, make sure you have your money working for you. So hey, if you pass away, your money could still be working for you. That's one thing. Investing, you could be dead in your sleep, your money's still working for you, right? And I
Tell me
know you're
about
a
it. Tell me
phenomenal
about it.
guy. I mean, listen, I know you're a phenomenal guy when it comes to investments. So I know you already preach to the choir, and I'm just adding on to that. Investing is where your money, if you're long gone, the money that you leave behind, it could be invested for your children, for that family. So that's all legacy. That's all generational wealth, where your money is allocated to where it needs to be financially and where it's growing financially with great percent interest rates.
Wow. 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 Yeah. I hope everybody caught that. I hope everybody caught that. And
She said, we're
also,
raising trust fund babies. You got that right. Listen.
and listen, I hope everybody caught that. Also, I hope everybody caught when she said, I'm a phenomenal investor. Can you say, what do you say? Huh?
Phenomenal investor.
Thank you. No, but you phenomenal. You're the phenomenal one. And I think, and listen, I'm glad this is recorded. No, because this is powerful stuff. This is powerful stuff. So I guess one of my last questions is, what advice can you give to one who had and you know what? When I ask this question, I'm looking for a specific answer. You may not say it, but I'm gonna get it out to you, right? Maybe not in this question, but but I'm assuming you say this answer, right? But okay, here we go. So one of the last questions I guess is, what advice can you give to one who has life insurance, or let's say they come to you and they have life insurance already, but they're looking to invest as well?
Okay. Well, first things first, before anything, we got to check out your policy. Why? Because majority of times, unfortunately, a lot of people have a life insurance policy, which is absolutely phenomenal, which lets me know you're a responsible individual. But unfortunately, a lot of people don't know what policy they really have, because a lot of different policies work different ways. And so it's my job, to understand what it is that you have and make sure you're in a great, if you're in a great, if you have a policy which is absolutely phenomenal, everything is what it needs to be, I'm going to let you know that. But if not, I'm going to let you know what it is. I'm not just going to let you know, I'm going to show you what it is, right? Because there's crazy policies that are being sold out there. So I got to educate you on what it is that you have, right? And secondly is to, let's invest your money, point blank, period.
Okay.
Let's invest your money, because we are here to build your wealth. You see, we are here once again to build your wealth. So once that part is taken care of, the only conversation that we need to have is, let's build your wealth. Let's build you a financial house. Let's get you to become financially independent, financially stable, right? Let's get you into investing to where your money is going to be working for you while you're living your everyday life.
Okay. Wow, amazing. You were really for the people. No, I remember when one of the first times I seen you was telling me about a policy. I hope this is not off, but you were telling me about a policy where they were saying that you had to have a broken leg, a broken arm, one busted eye, just to get my money.
Your money.
That I put. I mean, briefly tell me about that. I don't know. Briefly tell me about that. I don't know.
So here's the thing. A lot of people are not educated when it comes to the type of policies that they have. And of course, they usually won't, because who reads their policy, right? But I will tell you 100%, I've sat down with clients that have had absurd policies, you know, and majority of them are whole lives, right? I'm not sure if many of you guys are familiar with whole life, but, you know, unfortunately, some of the times, you know, and whole life has its purpose. Don't
Right.
get
It
me
has.
wrong.
Okay. Let's get that right.
Purpose.
Okay.
It has its purpose. But I would never, as an individual, I would never sell a whole life policy, right? Because there's a lot of different policies out there. If your left arm ain't broke and your left leg ain't twisted backward, I'm just playing. You know, there's policies that actually say if you don't die this certain kind of way, that money's not going to be paid out. I've seen policies with clients. If you haven't had your policy for 2 years, that money's not going to be paid out. I've also seen policies to where it's like they're covered with so many different benefits, but the real coverage, if they pass away, ain't it. And don't get it wrong, it has its purpose. But I believe that it has its purpose for the right person with the right kind of money, right? So honestly, you know, for me, for a whole life, once again, I personally would never, give that out to somebody, or, you know, have a client in a whole life policy. But I mean, every policy works differently, so I can't just categorize it. You know,
Okay.
some of them work good, some of them work, you know, don't work. There's different rules to it. There's funny different things in cash values that comes with it. There's a whole lot of different policies. So if I just speak about what the ones that I'm familiar with, I'd be knocking all the other ones.
Okay.
And
Man,
all of them have its purposes.
I mean, you so for real. You so for real. You so for real. You so for real. I'm so glad we had. Listen, I want before we go, and I don't want to go. Oh Lord, I don't want to go. But before we go, I want to shout out some sponsors real quick. I want to shout out Land. I want to shout out Sparkle Status. I want to shout out Miss Insurance Bienta. I want to shout out Johnny Jasmine, the Jasmine Brothers, Pack Supermarket,
Amazing in the
Versace
comments.
BB Connections. It go on and on. Listen, if I shout everybody, I'll be here all the time. But can we have you again on the show? Is it possible that we have you again on the show?
Absolutely. And, you know, absolutely. I'm one phone call away. My home is your home. Our office is your office. And to everybody in the comments, thank you so much for participating. You know,
yes.
We're all here. We're all doing we all run and operate our own things, you know. So I make sure that I respect what everybody does, you know, and, you know, what I do, you know, you have to respect it as well.
Yes.
Because that's what I fight for. That's my purpose, to believe in it. So I'm here. I'm a phone call away. I am a phone call away. Y'all are an amazing audience. And y'all know you are amazing as well. Come on.
Yeah, I'm going to pop my collar. You
man,
girl?
As you should. You have every reason to. So you didn't have to have me, but you did.
We love you. Listen. I love you more. But that's what we need. Listen, the affirmation today is two things, right? We need to love more, man. We need to love more all across the board, right? I tell everyone I love them, you know what I'm saying? We need to love more. And secondly is laughter is fireworks, y'all. We have some fireworks, but laughter is fireworks. Get to know each other. Let's get to know each other. How do you pronounce, because I want to get it right. Orlane. Because no, you know why? Because I see sometimes you take off the D and sometimes you add the D.
I've never added a D.
Okay. All right. Man, we love you.
Listen, if you're from the Caribbeans, you know, they test out
how you say it in Creole? How you say it in Creole?
So in Creole, it's Orlane. And in English, it's Orlane Saint Baptiste. Yeah, I don't know what my parents were thinking back in Haiti.
No, it's nice.
They thought of that. Listen, but I love it. It's different.
Yeah.
It is really different.
Yeah, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, Orlane. Stay in your lane. Yeah, no, it's work. It's nice work. Listen, we love you. We love you once again. Once again, you know where to find her at. She said it plenty of times. I'm going to let you do it one more time before we leave right now. But it's JF Investments, Upskill Trading Academy. We love you. We do our best. I mean, we focus on and we pride ourselves on telling people the truth. We got an ebook coming out just on telling people the truth. We got get your one-on-one sessions. It's right here. Get your one-on-one sessions. You will not regret it. We all are here. Remember, subscribe, hit the like button, Did I say the like button? Subscribe, okay? No, subscribe, join us, follow us. You hear me? Tell everybody about us. We here every Thursday, and she promised us. You heard it here live. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get that clip where you said you're gonna come back, and I'm gonna keep playing it.
Hold me
Okay?
hostage about it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Shout out to Kiki. She's in the building right now. Kiki in the building. We love you. Orlane, tell people where to find you at one more time.
One more time. Once again, my name is Orlane St. Baptiste. You could direct message me. I will give you the number that you could reach me at. But I am located physically in Pompano Beach in South Florida, and I'm in all 50 states. You know where to find me.
Wonderful. We love you. Thank you. We love you. Thank you. We wish you and we pray prosperity. You know what I mean? Plenty of prosperity. Okay. I know it was a great idea having you. We love you. Take care. We're going to have you back. And don't be a stranger. You got my personal number. Listen, if somebody called me, I don't know, you gave it to them. You got my personal number.
You
okay?
Right.
All right. All right. Love you. Love you. Take care.
Thank you so
love
much.
you all that attended. You all are phenomenal. Love you. Take care. Have a great night. Insurance, baby. Insurance.